Beecher Bees. Welcome to the Beehive. Today is Wednesday, August 12, 2015.
My name is Casey Davenport.
And my name is Kiani Fuller. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Raise your right hand and put it over your heart like this.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Y a la República que necesita oración, valorios, en el sitio para todos.
Please repeat your Beecher Hill student affirmation after me. I am a knowledgeable Beecher Hill student.
I am a knowledgeable Beecher Hill student.
I learn and grow in the Beecher way.
I learn and grow in the Beecher way.
I cooperate, focus, and complete all tasks.
I cooperate, focus, and complete all tasks.
I'm committed, present, and on time every day.
I'm committed, present, all time every day.
I'm respectful to my fellow students and all of those in charge.
I'm respectful to my fellow students and all of those in charge.
I dress for success. I wear my uniform every day.
I dress for success. I wear my uniform every day.
I learn and grow in the Beecher way every day because
I learn and grow in the Beecher way every day because
my goal is to contribute to the school, my community, and the world.
My goal is to contribute to the school, my community, and the world. Our student profile for August is risk taker.
The attitudes are independence, confidence, and enthusiasm. Now for the weather with Casey Davenport.
The weather for today will be sunny with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 66 degrees.
We celebrate Black History 24/7. On this day in 1922, Frederick Douglass' home in Washington, D.C. was dedicated as National Historic Site.
Attention students, attention Beecher Bees. It's that time again, time to clip and turn in all of your box tops. Don't delay, turn your box tops in today to next week's in the Parent Center.
Do you want to be on WBUZZ? Auditions will be on Tuesday, August 25th. Pick up an application in the Media Center from Ms. Stargell. You must be either in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade.
Do you want to attend the first party of the school year at Beecher? Well, guess what? If you turn in your summer reading response to Ms. Stargell, you will be invited to the special fun and reading party. Hopefully you read a lot of books and completed your response form. Turn in your forms today.
Birthdays in the Beehive today are Justin Williams. Happy birthday! Please pause for Principal Jones and our very first wonderful Wednesday of the year.
Good morning, Beecher Bees, and welcome to our first wonderful Wednesday of the year. Every Wednesday, we're going to read a book that goes with our IB profile of the month, and this month's IB profile is Risk Taker. And so we want all of our boys and girls to be risk takers. We want you to be willing to try unfamiliar things. We want you to step up and speak out and share your ideas at appropriate times. And we want you to try lots of different ways to solve problems and never give up. And that's what risk takers do. So the book we're going to read this morning is called Yoko. And so let's see if we can figure out which characters in this story are the risk takers. What would you like for lunch today, my little cherry blossom? Asked Yoko's mother. All of my favorite things, please, asked Yoko. Yoko's mother spread some steamed rice on a bamboo mat, rolled up a secret treasure inside each piece. Then she packed it all in a willow-covered cooler. Have a wonderful day at school, my little cherry blossom, said Yoko's mother. I will, answered Yoko. Yoko had said hello to all of her friends. Everyone in Miss Jenkins' class sang the good morning song. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell. "Lunchboxes out and open, please, boys and girls," said Miss Jenkins. Timothy unwrapped a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Valerie had cream cheese with jelly. I like that on a bagel sometimes. Fritz had a meatball grinder. Tulip had Swiss cheese on rye. Hazel had egg salad on a pumpernickel bread. Doris had squeezed cheese on white bread. And the Franks had Franks and beans. I don't really like that. I think that they're all being risk takers, if you ask me. That's not my favorite lunch. Yoko opened the willow-covered cooler. Inside was her favorite sushi. Tucked in the rice rolls were the crispiest cucumber, the pinkest shrimp, the greenest seaweed, and the tastiest tuna. "What's your lunch?" asked one of the Franks. It's green. It's seaweed." "Oh no," said the other Frank. "Don't tell me that's raw fish." "Watch out, it's moving," said Doris. "Yuckarama," said Tulip and Fritz. Valerie blew the playtime whistle. "Everybody out," said Valerie. Well, those were some very rude classmates. I hope that nobody in this school talks to each other that way, because that's not respectful and that doesn't make anybody happy. Yoko did not want to play ball or swing on the swings. "What's wrong, Yoko?" asked Mrs. Jenkins. "Everybody laughed at my lunch," answered Yoko. "They'll forget about it by snack time," said Miss Jenkins. But they didn't. During snack time song, Yoko opened a thermos cup of red bean ice cream. "Red bean ice cream is for weirdos," said the Frank. Miss Jenkins switched to the friendly song. Maybe she switched the friendly songs to remind them to be friendly and respectful. Miss Jenkins knew the friendly song was not enough. Late into the evening, she fretted about Yoko. Finally, the answer came. So Miss Jenkins sent home a letter, and it said, "Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day at the Hilltop School. Everyone is asked to bring in a dish from a foreign country. Everyone must try a bite of everything." Remember, risk takers are not afraid to try new things. So Miss Jenkins is encouraging her whole class to be risk takers. "We will make a deluxe sushi for the whole class," said Yoko's mother. "Don't worry, my little cherry blossom. Everyone will try our sushi and everyone will love it." On Monday morning, Valerie and her mother carried in a plate of enchiladas. Timothy and his mother made Caribbean coconut crisps. At noon, Miss Jenkins rang the lunch bell and everyone sang the Clean Hand song. "What does International Food Day mean to us, boys and girls?" said Mrs. Jenkins. "Try everything," said everybody. Try everything. When Valerie blew the playtime whistle, there was not a nibble of food or a sip of drink left. They had eaten all the food. But no one had touched a piece of Yoko's sushi. Yoko sat under the learning tree. Suddenly, she heard the clickety-click of chopsticks. It was Timothy. He was still hungry. "Let me show you how," said Yoko. So she showed Timothy how to use chopsticks. Timothy polished off the rest of the crab cones his own way. "Can we have sushi again tomorrow?" he said. I'll ask my mother, said Yoko. During the school bus song, Timothy found a coconut crisp in his pocket. He gave it to Yoko. It's even better than red bean ice cream, said Yoko. On the bus, Timothy and Yoko made plans to push their desks together and open a restaurant the very next day. And they did. They ordered tomato sandwiches and sushi rolls. For dessert, they had brownies with green tea ice cream, and they couldn't have asked for anything more. Remember, boys and girls, in your work, in your play, in everything you do, try to be a risk taker. Try something new. Speak out and share your ideas, and don't ever give up. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you next week.
Lunch in the Beehive today will be vegeta bar, pinto cheese sandwich, diced turkey salad, and crackers. Corn on the cob, chipotle, black beans, whole wheat roll, and diced peaches.
Word of the day, persistent, meaning counting, exist, or acting for longer than the usual time. Persistent. This has been persistent code spell. Persistent. Persistent. Persistence. Joke of the day!
What do you get when you cross a cat with a trampoline?
I don't know. What?
A milkshake!
This concludes our morning announcement. Have a wonderful Wednesday.